Everyone thought Tesla and BYD would dominate the EV market for years to come. But Hyundai has just made a move that nobody saw coming. The company has unveiled a brand new electric vehicle with a starting price of around $29,000, and it's already creating massive buzz across the automotive industry. The big question is, what has Hyundai done that is making everyone pay attention? Is this simply another affordable EV, or could it be the car that challenges Tesla, BYD, and even Toyota in ways no one expected? With impressive technology, competitive pricing, and bold promises, Hyundai is aiming directly at the fastest-growing segment of the electric vehicle market. If its claims are true, this EV could completely change what buyers expect from an affordable electric car. So, what battery technology powers this new model? How much driving range does it really offer? How quickly can it recharge? And is this the affordable EV that could reshape the future of the industry? Stay with us until the end, as we reveal everything you need to know about Hyundai's newest electric vehicle and why competitors may have a serious reason to worry. And if you enjoy the latest EV news and automotive innovations, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our next video. The electric vehicle market is changing faster than ever before. Almost every major automobile company is now investing billions of dollars to secure its place in the future of transportation. Industry giants like BYD, Tesla, Toyota, Volkswagen, Kia, and Hyundai are all competing to launch better technology, improve driving range, and attract a growing number of EV buyers. Amid this intense competition, one particular vehicle has managed to stand out: the Hyundai Creta Electric. The excitement surrounding it isn't just because it's another battery-powered SUV, it's because it carries one of Hyundai's most successful and recognizable nameplates. For years, the Creta has been a favorite among SUV buyers, especially in India and several global markets, thanks to its dependable performance, comfortable cabin, and practical everyday usability. So, when Hyundai decided to electrify one of its most popular models, it naturally caught the attention of customers and industry experts alike. Of course, Hyundai has the advantage of being one of the world's largest automobile manufacturers. Together with Kia, the company consistently ranks among the top global automakers, delivering millions of vehicles every year. In fact, Hyundai and Kia combined sold more than 7.3 million vehicles last year, proving just how massive their worldwide presence has become. Although Hyundai is now expanding aggressively into electric mobility, many people still recognize the company for building reliable and fuel-efficient petrol vehicles. Models such as the Elantra, Sonata, Tucson, Santa Fe, and the Creta have helped Hyundai earn a strong reputation for quality and dependability across numerous countries. That long-standing trust gives the company an important advantage as it enters the EV market. Hyundai's reach extends far beyond its home country of South Korea. The company has built a powerful global network with major operations in the United States, India, and across Europe. In India especially, Hyundai has remained one of the country's top-selling automobile brands for many years. Its international presence allows the company to introduce new technologies quickly while serving customers in some of the world's largest automotive markets. One of the biggest reasons the Hyundai Creta Electric is making headlines is its pricing. With a starting price of around $29,000, it enters the market at a level that many buyers consider far more accessible than premium electric SUVs. Since affordability continues to be one of the biggest barriers preventing people from switching to EVs, a well-known and trusted brand offering an electric SUV at a relatively competitive price is naturally attracting widespread attention. Hyundai isn't targeting only premium buyers with this vehicle. Instead, the company is also focusing on people planning to purchase their first electric car. It aims to attract families, daily commuters, city drivers, and SUV owners who are ready to move away from petrol-powered vehicles and step into the world of electric mobility. So, what exactly makes the Hyundai Creta Electric stand out? In today's highly competitive EV market, simply replacing a petrol engine with an electric motor isn't enough anymore. Buyers now expect a complete package that includes modern features, everyday comfort, practical usability, and smart technology. Starting with the exterior, Hyundai has chosen an approach that feels familiar rather than dramatic. The Creta Electric still carries the recognizable styling that made the original SUV so popular. At the same time, several updates clearly distinguish it as an EV. The front grille has been redesigned, the bumper receives a cleaner look, and a few styling elements have been refreshed to give the SUV a more futuristic appearance. Sharp LED lighting, sleek body lines, and improved aerodynamics all contribute to a modern, premium look. Step inside, and the cabin continues that same philosophy. Hyundai has designed the interior to feel contemporary while keeping everything clean, spacious, and easy to use. Instead of adding unnecessary complexity, the company has focused on creating a practical cabin that combines modern technology with everyday comfort, making the Creta Electric suitable for both daily commuting and longer journeys. The cabin has been designed with everyday practicality in mind, offering generous room for both the driver and passengers. Whether you're navigating busy city streets or heading out on a family road trip, the spacious interior makes the Creta Electric a comfortable choice for both situations. Technology is another area where Hyundai has made noticeable improvements. The SUV comes equipped with a large digital display, a fully digital instrument cluster, and a responsive touchscreen infotainment system. Since today's buyers expect their vehicles to feel as connected as their smartphones, Hyundai has integrated advanced connected car features as well. Using a dedicated mobile app, owners can check the vehicle's status, monitor charging progress, and even control selected functions remotely. Safety has also been given significant importance. Depending on the market, the Creta Electric may include multiple airbags, electronic stability control, parking assistance systems, and a wide range of modern driver safety technologies. The exact equipment can vary from country to country, but Hyundai has clearly focused on making safety a priority. Comfort is another strong point of this SUV. Thanks to its elevated driving position, drivers enjoy better visibility of the road ahead, making everyday driving more confident and convenient. The roomy cargo area also provides plenty of space for luggage, shopping bags, and other daily essentials. This combination of comfort and practicality is exactly why the Creta has remained a favorite family SUV for so many years. What battery technology powers the Hyundai Creta Electric? One of the biggest changes in the electric Creta lies beneath the body. Hyundai has developed a dedicated battery system specifically engineered for the requirements of an electric SUV. Unlike the petrol version, which relies on an engine, fuel tank, and exhaust system, the EV replaces those components with a high-voltage battery pack, an electric motor, and sophisticated power electronics. The battery has been mounted beneath the floor of the vehicle. This placement helps create a lower center of gravity, improves weight distribution, and allows Hyundai to preserve most of the cabin and cargo space for passengers. Some people believe Hyundai simply removed the petrol engine and inserted a battery pack, but the engineering goes much deeper than that. The electric Creta features revised chassis components, suspension tuning designed for the additional battery weight, upgraded cooling systems, and specially developed software that manages power delivery. All of these changes work together to optimize the vehicle for electric performance. Across today's EV industry, two battery chemistries dominate the market: LFP, or lithium iron phosphate, and NMC, which stands for nickel manganese cobalt. LFP batteries are widely appreciated for their durability, improved safety, and relatively lower manufacturing costs. NMC batteries, on the other hand, provide greater energy density, allowing manufacturers to store more energy within the same physical space and potentially deliver longer driving ranges. Hyundai may choose different battery configurations depending on the market and model variant. However, the company's overall strategy is to balance driving performance, reliability, efficiency, and long-term durability. While batteries with higher energy density can increase range, they also require more advanced thermal management and careful cost optimization. That brings us to one of the most important parts of any electric vehicle: the thermal management system. Whenever an EV battery is charging or supplying power to the motor, it naturally generates heat. If this heat isn't managed properly, battery efficiency, performance, and long-term lifespan can all suffer. To prevent that, Hyundai has equipped the Creta Electric with advanced battery cooling and continuous temperature monitoring systems, helping maintain stable performance across a variety of weather conditions. Battery safety has also been engineered with multiple protective layers. At the heart of the system is the Battery Management System, commonly known as the BMS. This intelligent system constantly monitors each battery cell by tracking temperature, voltage, and electrical current. If it detects anything outside the normal operating range, it immediately takes corrective action. Additional protection comes from crash-resistant battery structures, electrical isolation systems, and automatic safety shut-off mechanisms designed to reduce risks in emergency situations. When it comes to battery lifespan, modern EV technology has advanced significantly over the years. Under normal driving conditions, today's batteries are built to withstand thousands of charging cycles while retaining most of their original capacity. That's one of the biggest reasons why concerns about expensive battery replacements have become far less common than they were during the early days of electric vehicles. How practical are the range and charging? Now let's move on to the question that almost every potential EV buyer asks before making a decision. How far can it travel? And how easy is it to recharge? No matter how stylish a vehicle looks or how many premium features it offers, most buyers first want to know its real-world driving range on a single charge. According to Hyundai, the Creta Electric delivers a driving range that is highly competitive within its segment. However, there's an important point that every buyer should understand. The official range announced by the manufacturer and the distance achieved in everyday driving are not always exactly the same. That's not something unique to the Creta Electric. It applies to nearly every electric vehicle currently available on the market. In everyday driving, the actual range of an electric vehicle isn't fixed. It changes depending on how and where you drive. For example, EVs usually perform very well in city traffic. Since urban driving involves frequent stops and lower speeds, regenerative braking gets more opportunities to recover energy and send it back into the battery whenever the brakes are applied. Highway driving tells a different story. When the vehicle cruises continuously at speeds between 100 and 120 kilometers per hour, energy consumption naturally increases. As a result, the battery drains faster, which is why real-world highway range is often slightly lower than the official figures published by the manufacturer. This isn't unique to Hyundai. It's something seen across almost every electric vehicle on the market. Charging is another area where Hyundai has focused on convenience. The Creta Electric supports fast charging, allowing drivers to recharge the battery much more quickly during long-distance journeys instead of spending several hours waiting. Of course, the actual charging time depends on factors such as the power output of the charging station and the battery's temperature and condition. That said, fast chargers aren't where most EV owners recharge their vehicles. The majority simply plug their car into a home charger overnight. By the time morning arrives, the battery is ready for another full day of driving. This simple daily routine is one of the biggest reasons many owners find electric vehicles so convenient. Now, let's discuss running costs, because this is where electric vehicles truly stand out. For someone who drives roughly 40 to 50 kilometers every day, the cost of electricity is generally far lower than spending money on petrol. In many situations, the operating cost per kilometer can be less than half that of a comparable petrol-powered SUV. This makes the Hyundai Creta Electric especially attractive for office commuters, families, and people whose driving mostly takes place within city limits. However, buyers who frequently travel long distances on highways should also think about charging infrastructure and plan their routes accordingly. While the charging network continues to improve, planning still plays a more important role in EV ownership than it does with traditional petrol vehicles. How does Hyundai compare with BYD, Tesla, and Toyota? This brings us to an interesting question. With companies like BYD, Tesla, and Toyota already competing aggressively in the electric vehicle market, where does Hyundai fit into the picture? Today's EV competition is no longer based only on building good cars. Success now depends on battery technology, software, customer trust, and after-sales support. Let's begin with BYD. Over the last few years, BYD has become one of the biggest names in the EV industry, largely because of its expertise in battery technology. Its Blade battery has received worldwide attention for its safety and efficiency. One of BYD's greatest advantages is that it manufactures its own batteries instead of relying heavily on outside suppliers. This vertical integration helps reduce production costs and allows the company to offer competitively priced electric vehicles, fueling its rapid expansion across global markets. Next comes Tesla. Tesla has built its reputation around software, intelligent vehicle technology, and one of the world's most advanced charging ecosystems. Rather than simply selling electric cars, Tesla positioned its vehicles as high-tech products. Features like over-the-air software updates, advanced energy management, and a highly connected driving experience continue to keep Tesla at the forefront of EV innovation. However, in many countries, Tesla models remain priced beyond the budget of many mainstream buyers. Toyota, meanwhile, follows a very different strategy. Instead of being recognized primarily as an EV manufacturer, Toyota has earned its reputation through decades of producing reliable, long-lasting vehicles. The company also pioneered hybrid technology and has accumulated enormous experience in electrified powertrains. Because of this history, many customers immediately associate the Toyota brand with durability, dependability, and low long-term ownership costs. So, where does Hyundai position itself among these industry giants? In many ways, Hyundai is trying to strike a balance between the strengths of each competitor. It may not manufacture batteries on the same scale as BYD, it doesn't yet offer the same software ecosystem as Tesla, and it doesn't possess Toyota's decades-long reputation for bulletproof reliability. Even so, Hyundai brings several important advantages to the table. Perhaps its biggest strength is its extensive global presence. The company operates in dozens of countries and already has a well-established network of dealerships and service centers. For customers, this means maintenance, repairs, and after-sales support are generally much more accessible. Another major advantage is brand confidence. Over the last 15 to 20 years, Hyundai has transformed its global image by consistently improving quality, reliability, and overall customer satisfaction. As a result, many buyers today view Hyundai as a dependable brand capable of delivering modern technology without compromising everyday practicality. Many buyers see Hyundai as a brand that strikes the right balance between modern technology, everyday practicality, and affordability. With features like digital displays, connected car technology, advanced safety systems, and a comfortable cabin, the Creta Electric offers a well-rounded package at a price that is more accessible than many premium EVs. While BYD stands out for its battery technology, Tesla leads in software, and Toyota is known for long-term reliability. Hyundai's biggest strength is delivering a balanced combination of technology, comfort, service, and value. Looking ahead, Hyundai's global manufacturing network and growing focus on EV production put it in a strong position for the future. By expanding local manufacturing, strengthening its supply chain, and improving production efficiency, the company aims to make electric vehicles more affordable and widely available. Can the Hyundai Creta Electric become a game-changer? Only time will tell, but with its competitive pricing, practical design, modern features, and lower running costs, it has the potential to make EV ownership easier for millions of buyers and encourage more people to switch from petrol to electric. As battery technology improves, charging infrastructure expands, and EV prices continue to fall, vehicles like the Creta Electric could play a major role in shaping the future of mobility. If you enjoyed this video and want more updates on electric vehicles and the latest automotive technology, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and tell us your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.